The next exercise is the hamstring curls. We're going to start with single legs. In this position, you keep your back as straight as possible, so you're working core, low back, glutes. Now she's trying to take her heel towards her glute, keeping the legs close to each other, and then she's going to go into a double. Again, we're keeping everything straight as possible and engaging the hamstrings. This exercise targets the hamstrings, hips, glutes, low back, and all the rest of the core. Doing single legs, trying to rotate around behind her. Now she's doing double legs, same thing, keeping the back as straight as possible. That's the hamstring curl, single and double leg. The bicycle is the next exercise. This we get in a stiff body position and we rotate the feet. We don't try to pull and push as she's rotating in an equal circle. Keeping the glutes up, it engages the low back. That's how you do the bicycle on the War Machine. Next exercise is the inverted chest press, which is really a great one for the pec minor, the upper chest, which gets missed a lot, and for anterior deltoids, triceps, and the whole core system. It's a real stabilizer. So all of his weight is coming down to engage more of the upper chest. Now, the wider he goes with his grip, the harder it becomes. It becomes even more chest, less arms. But see how everything up here has to stabilize, and it's forcing gravity down on him. And that's the War Machine inverted chest press. The next exercise is power shoulder and rotation. You start off with both arms straight, simultaneous. Core body is as tight as you can be, abs. Then he goes into single arm, dominant arm first, straight. Then he's going to go into a complete reverse rotation for the posterior deltoid, other back muscles. That'll conclude the power shoulder and rotation. Next exercise is tricep press. In this position, you keep your feet flat on the ground, stay in a prone upright position, elbows in. You went from doubles to singles. This works triceps, a lot of shoulder work, and core. That'll conclude the tricep press on the War Machine. The next War Machine exercise is power thrust with progression. She's going to start in a squat and thrusting her torso up, using her arms to assist her in a mid-row position. And then she's going to go into lateral twists. This pretty much works all the body. It's a complete body work. And that's it for the power thrust. War Machine bicep curl. Start with both arms simultaneous, and then she's going to go into single arm, isolating each arm independently, working the dominant arm and then the weak arm, and then she's going to go into a bicep burn. We just completed the War Machine bicep curl. This exercise is a mid-row with progression. She's going to do both arms with elbows in, hands in the same position, and then she's going to go to a half-row single arm, keeping the core of her body tight and prone here. And she's going to go to a full extension, extending both of them as much as possible to get a good twist in the core. And same thing on the other side, half, full extension, and keeping the body parallel to her feet. We just completed the War Machine mid-row progression. Side plank. The feet go in the cradle, Then you want to keep the top foot leg in front of you, parallel to the ground, then lift your body up and stabilize there. Complete core conditioning. It works the obliques, the back, the hip flexors, every part of the body. Bring the body up parallel to the ground, sustain that position. It's a complete core conditioning. It works the low back, the sides, the legs, everything in the body. And that's it for the War Machine side plank. War Machine suspended crunch. Start in the basic plank position. Feet suspended and apart, separated. And she's pulling these in like a reverse crunch. Really works. Now she's going from side to side, which is going to help all stabilizing muscles plus obliques. Now it's an upper body workout with her triceps involved. And now you finish the suspended crunch. The next exercise is the climber. And this starts by stabilizing your feet, keeping them apart, and pulling back and forth, engaging your core, your glutes, your quads, and all your upper back. For more advanced progression of the climber, here's a full body suspension which engages all your muscles. And now you've seen both versions of the hanging climber. Hip press. Start by raising your body off the floor, keeping it in a prone position, pulling your feet towards you. You're engaging the stomach. Her glutes are coming into play. Her low back is strengthening. You keep your feet apart, don't bring them together. It is even working her upper shoulders. And that was the War Machine hip press. Inverted chest press and donkey kick. Full body engagement here. On the upper body, he's working his chest, triceps, shoulders, low back, core abs, glutes, hamstrings. Everything comes into play. You've just survived the inverted chest press and donkey kick. Locked mode pull-up. Start by grabbing the carabiners, taking them up to the outside fixed poles in order to make it a static mode. Then go into a conventional pull-up, which engages the back, biceps, shoulders, abs, and now you know how to do the locked mode pull-ups. Now we're moving on to knee raises. We're doing this in the locked mode position. Put the arms to the lower strap, then we're going to grab the upper strap, and position himself, pulls his knees straight up towards his elbows for main abs. Then he's going to twist one side to do obliques. Same concept, he's pulling up. And he's working the upper body along with the lower body and abdominal region. And finally, the War Machine's locked mode knee raise. You are now part of the War Machine team. Enjoy the journey. And remember, life's a battle. Prepare for war.